Okay, so back in May 15th, I believe, I did a little short video on this KX 500 I bought from my good buddy Kevin. Bike I wanted to fully restore, and this is part 2 of that video. This is the completed restoration of this 89 KX 500. With a bunch of help from a bunch of good friends of mine, she's finally done and ready to rip this weekend at Unadilla. So just give you kind of a quick glimpse of what it is now, and I'll post the old video first, and then you can see this video as well. But she's all done and all ready to go, just like in 1989. So a bunch of the stuff I had done on this bike, just a quick shout out to all my friends who helped out on this. The motor's totally done. Crank, bearings, everything, every seal, every bearing, piston rings, you name it. Totally done by my good buddy Bobby Sanders up at Sanders Motorsports, who did my 97 RM250 as well, which will be out at Unadilla this weekend. The motor was Cerakoted, frame powder coated, hubs all Cerakoted as well, brake calipers, shock body, brake pedal, triple clamps Cerakoted as well, all bronze metallic, master cylinders, you name it, by my good buddy Jared out at Curry Custom Coating. So definitely check him out. He does great work, did a great job on this frame. You can see in the other videos, frame was pretty hammered, so it really came out really well. Suspension work, suspension is all Racetech Gold valves, Racetech springs, done by my buddy Billy Beer over at MotoStar. Billy did my work on this bike, got it all complete pretty quick. Came out excellent. So just setting the sag now, getting it ready to rip. All the plastic, graphics, seat cover, all came from a good friend of mine, Anthony Moore, known on Facebook, AM Evo MX. Check him out. I'll put a link up later when I post this, and you can check it out. He's got plastics going back to, I believe, 87 or 88 Honda, Kawasaki, a bunch of stuff, a bunch of cool stuff, bunch of cool colors, different graphics, OEM graphics, which I usually care for the best. Technisol seat cover, which I put on very horribly, but it still came out all right. I'll take it for now. Came out pretty well. So I guess I shouldn't complain. Bike graphics, of course. Bike graphics did also my RM250 graphics as well back in the day. Some of the stuff for my RMZ. They do great work. Rocky Mountain ATV always hooks me up. Great deals. My buddy Matt Weller hooked me up with this awesome front end from this 92 KX 500. The 89 was originally conventional forks. This 92 gave me the upside down forks, which gives me a little bit better valving, different spring options and so forth. Gave me a great deal on this, and I appreciate that tremendously. It worked out really well. Can't wait to get out there and beat on it a little bit and see how it goes. Who am I forgetting? Forgetting my good buddy Dave out west, out in Utah, who vapor blasted everything for me, and did an absolutely phenomenal job on this swing arm. I'll show you the pictures of the swing arm later when I post all the pictures and the videos. This swing arm was trashed, absolutely destroyed. And he took, I don't even want to guess how many hours it took him to do that. Filled the grooves, filled the holes. It did an amazing job restoring the swing arm for me. I could have never imagined it would have came out this good. Just amazing. I mean, absolutely amazing. So, Throwback MX guy, David Guy Allen, I appreciate all the hard work. He definitely hooks me up. He's got some cool shit, so definitely check him out. He's famous now, so he signs autographs after 5 p.m. But seriously, though, he does a great job. Great guy, good friend. Tremendously appreciated. Good stuff. KX Restoration. Did a lot of work on my RM. Appreciate that greatly. Got the KX logo. So just a quick shout out to some other people who helped me out. Will Bame, of course, photographer extraordinaire, MX124 photos. which I don't have a decal on here for yet. Works connection parts, of course. Also all balls. Hooked me up with some great deals on crankshaft, some other stuff. So definitely check them out. Bearings, seals, you name it. All kinds of cool stuff. Factory Connection I'll give a shout out to, which didn't really do anything on this bike, but they hooked me up on my RMZ year after year. They've given me a tremendous discount, which I probably wouldn't have been able to do without that discount. So I appreciate that greatly. They back me, and for what reason, I don't know. I guess I'm like a moving billboard. I'm so big. But I appreciate that. I appreciate that greatly. So that's it. I'm going to do another video probably tomorrow when I fire this thing up and run it, and you can actually hear what this massive 500 sounds like. It's been about, I don't know, 25 years since I've been on a 500, and I used to race them extensively back in the 80s and 90s. I'm just looking forward to riding this thing. I rode it before I tore it down, and the thing was a blast. I actually enjoyed it a little bit more than my 450, even though it's a little bit more of a handful. But how can you really beat a 500 two-stroke? I mean, is there really anything better? Probably not. So I'm gonna sign off for now, but I hope you enjoy this dumb little video, and I'll post another one once I get this thing fired up and ready to rip. So we'll see y'all.